All right, shalom everyone, and peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Today, our topic about Lebanon. Maybe many of you do not know much about Lebanon, and I don't blame you. I mean, why you should know? Me, myself, there's many countries in the world, I never even heard of their names. Always your interest is connected to what you are connected to. So if you live in a certain territory, I mean, there is a reason for you to be interested in a country in different territory, especially if you are not even from there. This is the website of Hezbollah. You know, we hear always that America, USA, is the one who owned the internet. But yet, USA, they never shut down the website of Hezbollah. And always I ask myself, like, simple questions. Do really they want them to die and go, those terrorists? Or they want them to stay and spread their propaganda? It takes Trump 2 seconds to shut down this website. By the way, they have hundreds of them. Official, all of them, they are official. But anyway, this is not our topic. This man here in the screen is the Lebanese president, and he is a Christian. And you know what is always fascinating for me? How hypocrite the Lebanese Christians. And I know some of you might be Lebanese and may be upset from me. Who care? I say things as it is. Those Lebanese Christians, when Israel is hitting the target, which is Hezbollah, they would be so excited like watching football game. Yeah, hit them. Yeah, look, unbelievable. But when they go on TV, we condemn the attack of Israel. We condemn the Israeli attack.
President Owen condemns the aggression on the southern suburbs.
What a big fat liar. Every Christian in Lebanon knew. Every single Christian, unless you are mentally ill, you have mental problem, knew that Hezbollah is #1 enemy to the Christians in Lebanon. 2 years ago, the filthy Nasrallah, who thankfully to Israel, they made him shish kebab. Until now, we cannot find his bones, actually. They claim that they bury him, but nobody can find his body. I don't think even there is body. They made a fake funeral. The guy became shish kebab. Just 2 years ago, the filthy Nasrallah, he threatened the Christians with 100,000 fighters to attack them, and he told them, you know, all what I need is just to move my finger. So we know, and every Christian Lebanese knows, that every single shot the Israeli they shoot, they are saving your ass. This is why I decided to call my video today the hypocrisy, the hypocrite Christians in Lebanon. They go on TV, none of them dare to say things as it is, that Israel is doing the right thing for the benefit of Israel first, for sure. The Israelis are not supposed to fight for you, and they are not fighting for you. They are not. This is the filthy Hezbollah leader. 2000. This video is from 2021, I think. He was threatening the Christian Lebanese to kill them all.
بدي الحرجع لها بعد شوي. وانا تاكدت، انا ما بدي اتهم لا ظن ولا شيء، يعني رحت اتاكدت من مصدر واثنين وثلاثه وتوثقت من الموضوع انه هو عم بيحاول بعض الحلفاء القدامى.
Maybe this is not the video. Hold on. What happened during that time? Maybe this one.
بس حزب الله.
Here we go. Actually, in the same video, it's the same video, but I don't know which minute he speak. This video, this one is long, so I'll play this video here.
بس حزب الله الهيكل العسكري اللي فيه، ونحن مش ناكرين عنا هيكل عسكري وعنا سلاح وعنا امكانات. بس حزب الله وعم بيحكيك بس برجال.
Let me translate. He is saying, just to let you know, speaking to the Christians, let you know, just Hezbollah as an army, just as men. So he is warning the Christian, like, look who we are. Just Hezbollah as an army, as men, which means he want to talk about the total number of his army.
بيحكيك بس باللبنانيين.
Only Hezbollah Lebanon. He is threatening now. He's saying just we are the Hezbollah in Lebanon, which means you know that Hezbollah is not only in Lebanon. You know that we have Hezbollah Iraq, we have Hezbollah Iran, we have Hezbollah even Africa.
مدربين
Trained, organized,
منظمين ومهيكلين ومسلحين.
armed,
أصحاب تجربة.
and they have skills.
أصحاب روحية.
And they are spiritual, which means they will die for the sake of Allah.
ولو أشير، مش إذا أمروا، ولو أشير لهم أن يحملوا على الجبال لأزال.
And without even command, if just I move my finger, give them a sign to remove mountains, they will do so.
اكتب عندك 100,000 مقاتل.
100,000 terrorists. And here you see this flag. Those are the Christian Lebanese flags. Those are the Lebanese forces. This is just was a few years ago. What happened just at that occasion, those filthy Hezbollah savage, they sent hundreds of their members on motorcycles into the Christian territory. They go in the street, they start beating people, burning cars, just because they are Christians. Those Lebanese Christians are not potatoes, and they are not cowards. In return, the Lebanese Christians, they killed 7 of them. They killed, not beat. We don't count the one they did beat. We count only the one they get killed. So they came to the Christian area, and they start beating people in the street. They are beating people in the street. They were shouting, Shia, Shia. They are Shia, remember, right? Shia, Shia. This is a Christian area. Here, there's no Muslims. There's no Shia. There's no Sunni. They are coming by hundreds, beating whoever in the street, just because he's a Christian. The Christians, in return, they gave them what they deserve. This is when they are coming.
قاعدة الأمر لي قضائيا وعسكريا. نزل القمصان السود إلى الطيونة استعدادا لغزو العدلية والمنطقة عند تخوم عين الرمانة بدارو وفر الشباك لتبدأ شرارة
See, those are the Shia. And you will notice they are wearing like a black t-shirt. This is Hezbollah, right? So this is organized. This is not like a bunch of kids coming because they have a fight maybe with other Christian kids. No. They are coming by hundreds, if not thousands. All of them, they are wearing black t-shirt, shouting Hezbollah, Shia, Hezbollah, Shia. And then when they get in, here we go, they are start, like, I don't want to play the whole video. They start breaking cars, burning them.
الشياح وعين الرمانة اللتين أصبحتا خارج نطاق السيطرة الأمنية. إطلاق النار من الأسلحة الرشاشة كان بشكل مباشر وعشوائي، والاشتباكات العنيفة وصلت إلى الشوارع الضيقة. انتشار مسلح واسع وجعب حربية مجهزة في صفوف حركة أمل وحزب.
So the Shia, there is a group, it's called Amal. Those they used to be the tails of the Assad. They now, when the Christian, they beat the hell of them and they killed 7 of their fighters. They came by thousands. They have their weapon, their RPG, trying to accomplish some, let us say, to return their honor, which wiped in the floor. Those are the Shia.
إطلاق النار من قبل القمصان السود من جهة الطيونة، وأكثر من مسلح تمركز خلف مستوعبات النفايات التي تحولت إلى متاريس متنقلة.
Now I assure you, no Hezbollah, not even their God Allah, can enter 1 meter inside that area. Those Christians are not the one you play with. They could not even get 1 meter inside. And this is why this filthy scumbag, he went in TV, threatening the Christians, saying, I have 100,000 fighters, and you know how heavily we are armed. I took you back on time, including if you are a Lebanese Christian, because I know the title of my video will make you upset. So how in the world, when Israel, when they are killing those filthy scumbag, are making you upset? How this stupid idiot claim that he is going to create a new era in Lebanon, yet he is kissing the ass of Hezbollah. If you remember, I made a video not long time ago, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, 7 months ago, you remind me. I think the video is still there, maybe. And I have the same almost title, The Hypocrisy of the Christian. Why, I think I call it, Christians should be thankful, Lebanese Christians should be thankful to Israel. This guy himself did not become a president if not Israel attack Hezbollah. Hezbollah controlled Lebanon for more than 20 years. The parliament even cannot meet to elect a president. You see, the president in Lebanon have to be Christian. The prime minister is a Muslim Sunni. The head of the parliament is a Shia. Stupid agreement the Christian they agree upon after the war. And because the Shia now they are controlling the parliament, they will not allow the parliament to meet so they can elect a Christian president. So who was controlling Lebanon for the last few years? The Shia. The Sunni are very weak, and they are coward. They are potato. They try to revolt against Hezbollah, but they are no match. The only one can stand for them is the Christians. So Hezbollah, who threatened the Christian to kill them all, and he did kill a lot of Christians, by the way, during the war. But always they lose. Always they could not get in any victory. And then they brought the Syrian army to help them to invade Lebanon widely. And for sure the Syrian army is massive compared to this small, tiny country. All of Lebanon is not even 10,000 kilometers. 10,000, that's all. 10,000 square kilometers. Very tiny, very small. Yesterday, Hezbollah was hit in the ass again in Beirut.
Israeli airstrikes pummeled the southern suburbs of Lebanon's capital, Beirut, claiming to...
And Israel did attack a certain... If you notice here, by the way, I don't know if you notice, you will see a cross. I don't know if you will see it. You will see a cross, a church. You see it? This is the area that Hezbollah attacked before many times. This is the Christian territory in this side. Israel, they never shot a bullet at the Christian area. Never. They never harm a Christian person in the Christian territory. And even yesterday, Israel, which I believe is stupid of them to do, they send a warning 3 hours in advance saying, empty this area, we are going to hit it. If I am Netanyahu, I will never do that. And the excuse is, we don't want to hurt civilians. The whole world hates you, and they don't appreciate what you do. And they will say you are committing genocide. It doesn't matter how nice you are. If I am in charge of the IDF, I will never give them warning. How stupid you are to give the terrorists warning so they can run. So you just want to destroy the building? Yes, this is want to destroy. They are building drones, and they are storing missiles in those buildings. But isn't it going to be nicer to destroy the drones and the missiles and the terrorists? But anyway, this is Israel business. If I am in charge, I will not do what they do. Going back to our topic. Israel made a huge change in the area. Hezbollah expanded their authority to the point even the Syrian president, the previous donkey, he have no authority in his country. They can arrest anyone in Syria. They scattered all over Syria. So now Hezbollah controlled Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and for sure Iran. Look how massive the territory. Let me highlight, activate my the mouse cursor to so you can see it. All right. Now you can see what I'm pointing at. Hezbollah extend everywhere. Hezbollah became in charge of Hamas in Gaza. Hezbollah have camps in the heart of Africa, in Nigeria, in many places, in Central Africa. They have camps everywhere. Hezbollah went all the way and established camps in Venezuela, in Colombia. They partners with many drug dealers, with the Mexican cartel. If I type right now, Let us see. It's not a secret that Hezbollah, the Shia, are establishing an empire of terrorists around the world. I wish I can play for you the videos, but you see the title, you can watch it later by yourself. There's many documentaries about Hezbollah camps everywhere. You can do the same and search Hezbollah Africa. Let us see. There is endless videos about Hezbollah in Africa. This is not a local, as they claim they are, like they want to fight Israel and Israel occupy Lebanon, which is not really true. Israel came to Lebanon because Lebanese allowed the Palestinian terrorists to take over. Hezbollah is the one who did the bombing, if you remember, in Argentina, and they killed more than 200 civilian Jews in the synagogue. Anyone remember? This is Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a massive network of terrorists. This video here is about Hezbollah and their empire of drugs, and how they expand their business into Latin America. So when this filthy Nasrallah, he was threatening the Christians, saying, you know that Hezbollah is not only Lebanon. You know we are bigger than this. This is true. This guy, if the Christian Lebanese want to fight him, they are fighting Iran. They are fighting Hezbollah Iraq. They are fighting Hezbollah in Africa. In other way, they are fighting all the Shia. So those small tiny Christians in Lebanon, they are facing a massive filthy enemy, very well trained, and they are drug dealers too. A major resource of their money and income is drugs. And here I want to go back to this idiot who he claimed to be a president right now. Where you been as the head of the army? Because before he was the head of the Lebanese army. In Lebanon, the Christians in charge of the intelligence, the army, and the presidency. So the head of the army is a Christian, must be. The head of the country, the president, is a Christian, must be. And the head of the intelligence is a Christian. So, okay, you are the head, but head of what? How come they are building farms and they have weapons everywhere and you capture not a single one of them? This man, before he became president, he was the head of the Lebanese army. He wear his uniform. You see him with the uniform, you say, man, this guy is a hero. But reality is a potato. When the last time you arrested, and he have army, by the way, don't think he don't have army. He have army. And Lebanese soldiers are very well trained. But because all of them become subdued to Hezbollah, nobody there. But now, the one who was scared to open his mouth is little bit opening his mouth. And that all because of the help of Israel. Now, you know that I don't like that in Syria right now, the terrorists are taking over the country, right? But sometime what you hate can be good. The stupid Syrian president, he allowed Hezbollah to expand. He's a Shia too. He's a form of Shia. He's a Alawi. When the civil war broke in Syria, this president of Syria, he found himself captured. He had no choice except to bring somebody to defend him. And Hezbollah was ready, very well armed, and they hate the Muslim Sunni. They wish to kill every Muslim Sunni in this earth. In fact, the Shia, they believe killing the Sunni is more important than killing the Christians. It's a fact. And the same for the Sunni. The Sunni believe killing the Shia is the best blessing you do to Allah. So Hezbollah occupy Syria. Hezbollah occupy Iraq. Hezbollah in control of Iran. Hezbollah dream is they will control Israel. Now we know that this is a fantasy, will never happen. But those are terrorists. They have mentality of no problem, we die. And those Jews, they will run away. You know, how long they can take it this way. How long they can go keep running to the basement every day. How long they can live in the country where shelling and bombing happen every day. Those Jews will run. Those Jews don't care for this land. Those Jews are coming to do business in this land. Now, for sure, they are wrong. The Jews are going nowhere. It might be some coward, they will leave. You know, some they will say to themselves, well, I'm not going to live here. I will go to a different country. But this is the same scenario for Hezbollah too. As soon as Israel attacked them, millions of Shia, they flee like rabbits. If I go right now, I don't know if this topic is interesting for you. You know, it might be not, but you know, for those who care to learn. This is just yesterday. Look, the brave Hezbollah, in the speeches, they make a great speeches. The second the Israeli come, everybody take his car and run. Look at this. Look at this. All of those are Hezbollah. Even though the Israeli, they said, we will not bomb all of the area, we will bomb only certain buildings, stay away 300 meters away. Yet everybody is leaving 100 kilometers away. Those are the brave Hezbollah. The whole territory get empty. And the funny is, when the Israeli attack them, do you know where they go? They go to the Christian area, seeking refuge. Because they knew the Israeli would not attack there. And the Christian, for sure, because they are coming as civilians, they don't stop them from coming. They are a bunch of potatoes. So what I'm trying to say to the Christians in Lebanon, if I am you, even though I don't like Netanyahu, trust me, I don't like this guy. I believe he's a fraud. But if I am you, I will make a big statues for Netanyahu. Big one, like 40 meters. Make a statue for his balls. Like maybe his balls should be like 20 by 20 meters. Because this guy, he got balls to smash Hezbollah with his balls. And he saved your ass. Because every bomb Hezbollah owned, destroyed by Israel is going to be thrown on you. And your kids will die. So the Israeli, they saved you, literally. Literally. So stop being hypocrite and say we condemn the attack of Israel. I love it. I love to eat potato, but I hate a human being when he is a potato. And when you see Hezbollah praising a guy, that means there is something wrong with this guy. And this idiot, the Lebanese Christian president, he said to himself, okay, well, we are not strong enough now to really to take Hezbollah. So we better like play like, you know, between, like in TV, we say we condemn the attack of Israel, but inside our private room we say, yes, please, more, hit them. I don't respect such kind of people. I mean, I don't know why you lost your hair, but that is not a reason to be smoothie. And everybody can touch your head. So if Hezbollah is praising you, that means you have something wrong with you. When you will be honest, you coward, and say thank you, Israel. In fact, you should ask Israel to come all the way to Beirut. You should coordinate your army and the Israeli army to crush Hezbollah. And this is the only way you can save your country. For how long you will let them? Until now they have, we don't know how much weapons still they have. After all what happened, as you see, Israel has just bombed them yesterday. They are building drones by hundreds, missiles by thousands. Now, in the heart of Beirut. A lot of men go bold. Yeah, be bold. Okay, what about, okay, you go bold by hair? Why you are not bold by talking? By saying your opinion? This is my point. I'm not saying, I mean, it's bad to be bold. This is not that point. Get my point. You know, don't be, do need to, am I talking like gibberish like Quran? He's bold by head, but not bold by position, not bold by talking, by me. He's a president. Where he was when Hezbollah building manufacturers for drugs everywhere. They have farms of drugs everywhere. What is your army? This guy, he have at least 100,000 soldiers. So if you hear that there's a farm of drugs in every corner in the territory of Hezbollah, and then you then send your soldiers to burn it, to destroy it, and to capture the criminals who they are doing drugs. Forget about now being Hezbollah. What about going after the drug dealers? Where he was, where you been? Until now, Hezbollah control a lot of farms who grow all kinds of drugs, and they do the fentanyl drugs and many kind of very harmful, disgusting drugs. They send them to South America, they send them to Saudi Arabia. We know that Saudi Arabia is #1 country in the Middle East buying an addiction for drugs. Hezbollah, they have a special market in Mecca. Like now, the Muslim, they have Hajj. That is the peak market for drugs. They will make hundreds of millions of dollars during the time of the Hajj. A huge market in Mecca. They send the drugs in a very, very satanic way. Let me see if I can find you something. And you know, their network of drugs is not just local, or it's all over. You know, it's a global. They send the drugs to China, they send drugs to Japan, they send, like everybody knows that China send the drugs. Hezbollah sell to China. They have manufacturers in Syria, in Iraq, everywhere. Captagon is a major income for those Shia. Look where they are hiding the drugs. Inside machines. I wish I can find a better video from this one. This one is just a documentary, stupid. I don't like this kind of videos. Yeah, let me find something else. Uh, when I look for it, I cannot find them. The one I'm looking for, which is very weird. And when you don't need them, they are all over the place. Very weird. Let us see this one. And this is from Al Jazeera TV. #1 supporters of Hezbollah and Hamas. All of this is drugs in the ground. Look at the drugs. Look at those. All of this is a storage for drugs. Here, this is where they made them. It's a manufacturer for drugs. Uh, Let's see. You know what? Let me send for a search for pictures, maybe better than videos. Even though I know there's tons of videos. They hide them inside fruits, inside orange. Like, how in the world you can put them inside the orange? How they can do that? How they make them go through? They even hide them inside the eggs. Inside the drills, inside a baby seat. I mean, you name it. This is pomegranate. This is pomegranate. Look, look. Inside the pomegranate, they are hiding the coptagon. Can you believe it? I remember a long time ago, Hezbollah, like when you have the cabbage in the beginning, they will be open. They will grow and they will be open. And then they will close. So before the cabbage close, they put a case of drugs inside the cabbage. So they send a bigger truck to Saudi Arabia selling vegetables, cabbage. And if you look at the cabbage, it's naturally closed. No way. There's something inside it. Tons of drugs. Look at this. Who in the world will think that inside those fruits there's drugs? The custom, they will open the truck, they will look, they will grab some fruit in the front, check them out. Yeah, okay, go. Like a normal inspection. What is this? I'm not sure what is this. Ah, this is fake potato, isn't it? So they put it between the potato, you see? They are selling potato, important potatoes. So they have fake looking potato. They insert it inside, and those are made of plastic, as you see. And then they call themselves Mujahideen, and they fear Allah, and they are religious, and we follow the command of Allah. Allah forbid Muslims from harming people when they are number one drugs, dealers in the world. Now we know that the more Muslims are religious, the more they are drug dealers. Like we know Taliban are very religious. But Taliban, most of their income is coming from drugs. Sunni, Shia, it doesn't matter. All is the same garbage. And then they take the money and then they arm themselves so they can kill the Christians and the Jews and the Muslim Sunni. As simple as that. And they send drugs to your kids to die. So they are doing jihad anyway. They are killing Christians, killing whoever going to take these drugs, and they sell it to the enemy. So Christian in Lebanon, if you are a Christian Lebanese, listen to me carefully. The Muslim Sunni terrorists in Syria, they are smarter than you. Do you know? You see, guys, I don't like what happened in Syria, right? But look how smart those terrorists. They knew that they are no match to anybody. They knew that Israel can crush them. They knew America can suffocate them. So look what happened now. Trump is sending team, and I don't know if going to be include the Minister of Defense. I think next week to sign agreement with the Syrian terrorist to establish the first officials military bases in Syria. Official, which means by the approval of the government. Let us see here. I don't know, it takes time to open. Come on, potato. Hey, this is what happens if you don't say fart Allah. Why is it not opening? Because I don't allow advertising. You know, my system set so they will not allow me to open it. Okay, let me find a different website. Hold on. Yeah, they will not allow me to open the website. This is an Israeli website. Oh, finally.
The United States is building a military base on the Turkish-Syrian border.
I thought that Trump, he would withdraw from Syria, right? It turned to be they are going to build, and I believe not only there, they are going to build more bases close to Iraq because they want to move all the American army from Iraq and they will put them in Syria. So look how smart those terrorists. They said to themselves, Trump, he took the sanctions off us. Now Trump, he took only what he can take because there is a sanctions was done by the Congress and Trump cannot take it, can freeze it only. That sanctions have to be voted again by the Congress to be lifted. Trump, he cannot take it off. So how we can make America happy and make them feel safe that we will never be terrorists as they thought? Okay, we will give you American bases. How we can be more like guaranteeing you safety more than this? No terrorists will be here, no Qaeda, nobody. Not only that, the new terrorist government who took over Syria, they are negotiating now with Israel. In fact, they accomplished a secret mission with the Israeli army and to retrieve a body, I think, of 1 or 2 soldiers from the Palestinian camps in Syria. They are smart, not like the previous donkey of Syria. Jihad, jihad, when in fact he don't care for Islam, he don't care for Allah, he's a drug dealer.
Sources: direct contacts between Israel and Syria focused on security.
So they are communicating together. The Syrian regime now is begging Israel to help, granting them all kind of security. We will never allow anyone to think even for a second of attacking Israel. And not only that, actually I heard the news that if somebody made a speech in a mosque against Israel or against America, he will be arrested immediately. It's not allowed. If somebody make a video in Syria speaking against America, he will be arrested in 2 seconds. Now, for sure, this is an act of terrorism because supposedly they are a country who now they are going to give a freedom for the people, right? Like the Assad don't have a freedom, but they are doing the same if you speak against America because they are kissing the ass of Trump. There was a spy. Let me find Eli Cohen. He was a very powerful spy inside Syria, and he helped Israel a lot during the wartime. At the end, he was captured by the Syrian intelligence. The new Syrian regime, to show a friendly possession with Israel, they gave anything belong to Eli Cohen to Israel.
Mossad smuggles documents of spy Eli Cohen out of Syria with the help of an allied country.
That is Syria. So the Syrian regime right now is kissing the ass of Israel again, trying to show them we are not against you, we will never fight you, and just don't destroy us. Do you see what fear can do? Those are Al-Qaeda, Mujahideen, Allahu Akbar. They are down in their knees. However, they are way smarter than the stupid Hezbollah. They knew that they are weak. They knew that this is not the moment where we can do jihad. But doesn't mean that those people will be peaceful forever. They knew that at this moment, they are weak. They knew at this moment Israel can destroy them in 24 hours. So I will not be surprised if those new regime, they go peacefully with their enemies, the Jews, for the coming 10, 15, 20 years, until they have a strong army, strong economy, because their economy now is collapsed, is gone. There's no economy actually. That's why when Trump, he left the sanctions, you know, those Syrian terrorists, they were dancing in the street. Actually, you will not find one terrorist in Syria now, he don't call Trump Mr. Trump. They call him what? Mr. Trump. What is missing to say, Mr. Trump, peace be upon him. So they are way smarter than the stupid previous regime was in Syria. They are trying their best to be subdued to America and to Israel. And I believe strongly the strategy of those terrorists in Syria right now, the wind is so strong and we are so weak. We have to bend down. You stand up, they will uproot us. Very smart and very evil. Israelis should not trust them. Neither America. All of this is temporarily. It's like the honeymoon between Elon Musk and Trump. Temporarily. Elon Musk, he thinks he is like he is God. He's more important than the president, you know. The second he found that his opinion is not listened to, he started biting. You don't listen to me? Do you know who I am? This is what happened when somebody make you feel like you are so important. And for sure, he's an important person, you know. I mean, he controlled technology. Now he is threatening that he will not be involved in the Doom protection project, which is supposed to protect America from the invasions. And again, I think this Elon Musk is being stupid, because if you do so, American government, they can confiscate your business, because this is treason. They can kick you out. They can strip you from your citizenship, you idiot. Don't never play a hero with the government. They will find a billion ways to screw you up. You are just a civilian at the end of the day. They can forbid you even from, they can freeze your money. Don't be stupid. And as I said, I believe Musk is going to kiss the ass of Trump very soon. He will find that he is going in the wrong direction. He will become the joke of everybody. And I'm sure that the Democrat will try to bring him back to them, because this guy, he's a flip-flop. You know, he's mentally ill. Sometimes he is Democrat, sometimes he's Republican. Sometimes he is praising this, sometimes he's condemning that. He have no, you know, he's like a weirdo person. You know, obviously the drugs he's taking is affecting his brain. All right? You know, in the business of politics, there's no trust. There's no trust in this business, even between countries. The only one who trusts others in such a business is the fool. That means you are foolish. See, the same people now, they are praising Trump, so tomorrow will spit on him. As long as Trump is gone, he is not the president. The same people who they are amazing, great, like, in fact, you will see, even though we are changing topic, you will see that all media, like Fox News, they never dare to insult Musk. They are speaking so softly, even though they are supposedly pro-Trump, but they are going so soft. Nobody until now. Sean Hannity, he is like 100% with Trump. Every agencies belong to supposedly the one who support Trump. Nobody is insulting Musk because they knew they need him too. He control Twitter. He have a voice in the media. He have a lot of money. Those are business people. They don't say the truth. Fox News, when Trump supposedly lost the election 4 years ago, Fox News was the first one to deliver him and spit on him, and they start insulting him. The same as Netanyahu. You see this coward here, Netanyahu? Right away, the first one who betrayed Trump. So President Trump, if you ask Netanyahu, amazing, wonderful. And Trump is the only president who make it clear that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. And he moved the embassy to Jerusalem. How Netanyahu respond? He betrayed him in less than 24 hours. That's why Trump is not anymore interested in this scumbag Netanyahu. This poor Trump, actually, he suffered a lot from betrayal. If you go back to 2017 and all his first presidency, you will see everyone around him betray him, even his son-in-law and his daughter. If you notice, nowhere to be found them around. They are not allowed to be in the White House. They are just accessories now of the family. Even his vice president betrayed him. Trump, he changed 3-4 times foreign ministers, Department of State. All kind of ministers, because always they betray him. So Trump, he used to such thing, but still he did not learn his lesson. Like now, you notice that his new team, all of them, he chose the most loyal. The general attorney, the defense, the minister, like those who he think that they are loyal. And I think he did the right decision this time, way better than the first time. But the biggest mistake he did is having Elon Musk with him in the White House. This guy, he think now he owned the house. You kick me out of the White House? He is not on TV every day. He's not the one who tell the president. Even Trump, when he did interview, look how stupid Trump is. When he did interview with Fox News, he brought Musk to sit next to him. If you don't remember the video, I will show it to you. So this guy, he said to himself, well, you know what? They will not even do an interview with the President of the United States without me. I am more important. Look at this.
Technologist, and I try to make technologies that improve the world and make life better.
Your shirt.
Yeah, and that's why I like my T-shirt says tech support, because I'm here to provide the president with
How stupid it is that you are the president. Who is this guy next to you? I want to know why he is even there. So Trump, he made him feel that he is the most important person. And as long you are praising Elon Musk like you. The second you try to put him in the shadow, Musk will bite you. Like a dogs who have rabies. So Trump, he made very bad mistakes by having this guy around him everywhere. Any place he go, even interview, he cannot do it without him. In the Oval Office, he's standing next to him. He go to dinner, he is there. You know, like some people, they suffer from stalker. Like here sometime in the chat, in the text, I have some women, they stalk me. I don't know how many of you noticed. And Elon Musk now is like a stalker. He's out of the house. Do you think I'm not important no more? Do you know I control the satellite? Do you know I control the space? Do you know like the defense project you will do cannot be done without me? But all of this is garbage because government, they can break your bones. Literally. In fact, Trump right now, he can bring humility to him and rip him apart. Yesterday, you remember the post he made? That a Trump name is in Epstein file? That is a public defamation. Trump, he can sue him and he can rip half of his money. This guy is being stupid. However, it's not the fault of this Musk. It is the fault of Trump too. All right? And yeah, I mean, he might ask Putin to give him citizenship and refugee. You never know. This guy is mentally ill. However, there is something he forgot, that all the scientists, they work in his company, they are American scientists or residents of America. In order to remove such structures and massive investment, that is impossible. So you are stuck in America. Even the American government will not even allow you to sell if you decide to sell. Any deal he want to do with anybody, Trump is the one have to agree, even if he want to sell any of his companies. In the future, any rocket he want to shoot in the sky, Trump, he can refuse to allow it, because you cannot send a rocket in the sky without permission of the federal government. As simple as that. They can stop all his projects claiming security matter by one signature. So this guy who is suffering from mental illness, his ego, self-worship, yesterday he posted that Trump will be there for 3 years, but I will be there for the coming 40 years. He thinks he is God and he will live forever. What a stupid idiot. I assure you, as long as you are taking drugs, you will not live that long. I mean, people who don't take drugs and they don't live long. What about a person who sniffs drugs every day? He will die like all those rich who die from drugs. All the most famous rich people in America, they die because of drugs. Not because they went to war, not because somebody killed them, but because they are stupid, self-worship, and they are bored of life. So I shared with you today many issues about Lebanon, about Syria, about Hezbollah, and I hope you guys, you can leave your comment and tell me what do you think. Now, for sure, if you are a person who coming from the other side of the world, maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I think we make it simple for you. Muslims, they believe, and their target is to dominate the world. Any stupid one, he says to you that the war between the Muslims in Gaza and Israel is about occupation of a land, those are stupid people. This is not about occupation. The Muslims, they want to occupy every land in the world. And the Jews are from this land. The Jews are not an alien coming from the moon. Those stupid people who hate Israel, ask them where the Jews coming from. They will say to you, coming from Europe. Okay, no problem. Where else? From Russia. Okay, from where? From Germany, from, yeah, okay, well done. So the Jews who was exist in the time of Jesus, they are coming from where? From where? This is their land. If people go back to their homeland, I can say there is some, they are not really true Jews. Like, let's say they are mixed or somebody he convert, but still the Israeli are people, they are a nation, they are exist. And those Arab are occupation. If you go a little bit of history, if you have little intelligence, you will see that all this territory, not a single person speak Arabic in it before. Syria is the land of the Syrian. Their language is Aramaic. Same as Lebanon. Until now, actually, in Lebanon, most of the Christians, their Sunday service is done by Aramaic language. Until now. The whole ceremony, the whole prayer is done by Aramaic. Arabic is not their language. And then there is the false narrative, the Muslim, they try to insert between those Christians in the Middle East, make them believe that they are Arab. And you know, if you repeat a lie, you know, you will believe your lie. Just keep repeating your lies. If you are a person who have $0 in your bank account, and you go and you keep saying, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, you will think you are rich. This is Lebanon, the land of the monks, the land of the Christians, and nobody speak Arabic. They've been forced to speak Arabic. The Muslim, they killed tens of thousands of Christian Lebanese. So don't be a fool like those Western who go free Palestine. They are a bunch of donkeys. I spit on you. You are an insult to knowledge, to history, to reality. You are a bunch of stupid people who you repeat a lie and you believe it. In fact, I see that those people who they keep shouting Free Palestine in the street, they are the same as monkeys. They lost their humanity, even though they try to claim that they are defending humanity against genocide. And the funny is that those Muslims, they face genocide, but their number is increasing. And the Christian and the Jews, their number is decreasing in the Middle East. This is how genocide works, according to the stupid Western. Do you see the stupidity? If Israel doing genocide, how the 50,000 Arab became millions in Israel? Do you know what genocide means, you donkey? Those people really make you feel sick. They are stupid, they are arrogant, they are donkeys. And as the KGB leader, he said, the American, we created in America a generation of denial. Even if you kick their ass and show them the truth, they will not still believe it. And that was the victory of the Soviet Union, even though Soviet Union is destroyed. What about Palestinian Christians? First of all, Palestinian Christians will be living way better under Israel. A guy, he sold the Bible in a library, they cut his head because he gave the Bible to a Muslim in Gaza. You go to Israel, you can preach the gospel in the street. Can you preach the gospel in Gaza in the street? They are living like third-hand citizen in Gaza. Gaza one day used to be 100% Christians. Now in Gaza there's what? 300 Christians? What about the Christians in Palestine? I prefer to live in Israel 1 billion times more than living under Islamic regime. And if you hear someone, he is a Christian from Gaza, speaking against Israel because he have no choice, they force him, they come to him with the arms and the weapon. You say you have to make a video, insult Israel, say they are killing Christians, otherwise you will see else. And the stupid fool you say, Christians are supporting Hamas. This is not true. Which one is better now for the Christian in Syria, to be under Israel or to be under those terrorists? What about the Christians in Palestine? Like you care for them, right? Since when? Just yesterday, I saw a video. It was captured by Hamas. If I show it to you, I don't know if YouTube will allow me. They are shooting Muslims. Muslims. If they do this to the Muslims, what they would do to the Christians? They make them go in their knee and they shoot them in their legs. And they bend. Some they execute them immediately. Those are Palestinian. By the way, the word Palestinian is fake. Those are not even from there. Those are Arab. Ask them, all of them. Are you Arab? They will say yes. You can't be Arab and Palestinian. You can't be Arab and Egyptian. You can't be Arab and Lebanese. You cannot be Arab and Syrian. You cannot be Arab and Iraqi. You cannot be Arab and African. Ask any of them, they will say we are Arab. I'm trying to find the video. Those are Hamas.
إلى غزة الآن حيث تصاعدت حدة التوتر في القطاع.
They are going after their own people. You see, they put them down in their knee, and now they will shoot them all. Those are Muslims. Those are Muslims, like them.
بعبارة الاستنجاد ارتجفت أصوات هؤلاء الغزيين.
She is saying that those men from Gaza, they were begging for mercy from Hamas. This guy is saying, I swear by Allah, we are poor people. By Allah, we are just poor people.
بأمر واحد أطلق
And now they will shoot them all.
عناصر مسلحون الرصاص دفعة واحدة على أرجلهم.
This is free Palestine. This is the filth of a free Palestine. If Israeli are doing that, the whole world will go crazy. Let us be honest. If those are IDF is shooting those so-called Palestinians, Elon Musk, no, not Elon Musk, Macaroni, he will say this is genocide. The previous Pope, every day he speak about Gaza. You know, we create Gaza, people going Gaza, you know. Okay, what about you open the Vatican and take them all there? Huh, potato? He love Gaza. Christians are killed everywhere, but he care for Gaza. Christians are slaughtered in Nigeria, in West Africa. Gaza. Every day he go in the balcony, Gaza. We pray for Gaza. Christian being tortured in India, Christian tortured everywhere. He know only Gaza. It is time for all of us to wake up and to know that if Israel lose, we Christians lose. This is a war is against all of us. United, we win. They want to divide us. They want you to hate Israel. There's even Jews, they promote this idea to hate Israel. There's many Christians, they want you to hate Israel. But think about it if you have a little brain. If we don't side with Israel, and Israel lose this war, who is next? When I was a kid in the Middle East, I always hear, and I don't know what does that mean, Saturday first, Sunday next. It's weird. Okay, we know that Saturday comes before Sunday. But what does that mean? Then when I grow up, I learned. Like when I grew up, I never heard it no more. When I was a kid, I hear it. I heard teachers saying it. But because I'm a kid, I don't know what it means. But then I learned they means we kill the Jews first, and then we kill the Christians second. They thought they finished with the Jews. They finished, they killed them all. They finished, they are vanished. And now they are coming back. So you like Israel or don't. Their victory is your victory. The same as what happened now in Lebanon. When Lebanon is victorious, they are victorious by the help of Israel. Hezbollah control the country. Lebanon become a farm of drugs, prostitution. If you go to the Shia territory, women, they have a massive business of prostitution. They don't even have panties. In fact, just 2 days ago, if you remember, we have a Shia woman, she called me, remember? And I asked her about the muta. She said, so what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I said, a man, he pay you money to sleep with you. I said, so what? Allah said so. This is the morality. This is moral. And I say to you, if you see a Christian in YouTube, it doesn't matter what he claimed to be. It doesn't matter how he pray to God. Bold who you have here, he speak against Israel, siding with the terrorist, spit at this guy, and clean your sandals from the dirt he brought to you, and walk away. Those are the enemy of our future. They are siding with the devil. Many Jews are converted to Christianity, and that make many Jews angry. Who care? Let them get angry. As long as they are peaceful, everything is fine. Israel tomorrow, Israel a century from now, is going to be a Christian land. Every knee is going to bow down to Jesus. And God, he have a plan. And when God, he promised the Jews, and he promised the seed of Abraham to have that land, they will have it. And whoever go against that, he is standing against the Bible, even though they claim to be Christians. And we can give you tons of verses about that. I said many times, I'm willing to go and fight in the IDF, even though they will be suspicious about me because I'm an Arab at the end of the day. I don't blame them. I am willing to go and engage in war literally, because this is our war. This is how you should think about it. So when the Lebanese, now they are breathing again, it's because the help of Israel. The terrorists of Islam, they suffocate Lebanon. They killed every simple thing in Lebanon. Lebanon, one day, the Lebanese lira used to be equal to the dollar. $3 are $2 actually, oh, sorry, $1 is 2 lira. $1 is 2 liras. What is the price of the currency today in Lebanon? Just hold on. Convert $1 US to Lebanese lira.
As of today, Friday, June 6th, 2025, $1 is approximately 89,585.67 Lebanese lira.
The Muslims, they took Lebanon 80,009 times backward. From 2 lira to every dollar. A Lebanese, he used to live like a king. You know king? I'm not exaggerating. People from Europe used to come to Lebanon to work, to make living. Lebanon used to be the Switzerland of the Middle East. And then the Islamists come. And then the whole country is dismantled. The whole country become dust. I don't know if I can find videos. Let me see. This is a video from the Lebanese forces. This is a very old video of Lebanon, 1967. I don't want to play music, but I think you get the idea. A very flourishing country. This is called the Arak. It's kind of vodka. When you put it first, it is clear like water. Then you add water to it and ice. Yeah, it's not like vodka actually, but like the color outside is like vodka in the beginning. So this is Lebanon 1967. What is Lebanon today? If you go to the Muslim areas, you would think you are in Iran. People are wealthy. Economy is flourishing. Everything is so good. But this is before the Muslims destroy the country. Before the money of Saudi Arabia and the terrorists of Saudi Arabia and the terrorists of Iran destroy the country. And this is what will happen to all of Europe. The future of Europe, you will see it in Lebanon today. Wherever the termite go, they will never build, they will destroy. When Winston Churchill, he said, Islam for a human is the same as rabies for dogs, he was absolutely telling the truth. Now, for sure, the video is not so good. I mean, it's an old video to have such a, yeah, this is Lebanon. Look how people are dressed. Look how people, and go to Lebanon now. See Hezbollah, you will see the blanket walking in the street. Women covered by garbage bags. What happened? Nothing new. Islamist. Wherever they go, garbage goes with them. Mass destruction. So I hope we learned our lesson. And look at Israel. Go right now to any city in Israel and see how beautiful it is. And go to Lebanon now. What happened? If we go to the Christian area right now, even after what happened in Lebanon, you will see there is a billion different degree between the Muslim area in Lebanon and the Christian area in Lebanon. We can't compare. What is different? It's the same country. It is not a new country. The difference is the people. One have Muslims, one have zero Muslims. The area have zero Muslims. Is it beautiful? Look, those are Muslims coming to visit Lebanon. She is saying, I went to this that's the Switzerland of the Middle East. She is speaking about Lebanon, and as you see, she is a Muslim. Oh, this is not about Lebanon. Sorry, maybe this is here Lebanon. This is a city called Byblos in Lebanon, very ancient city in the Christian territory. very ancient. Give it to the Abdul. And then you will see. This is Lebanon 1972. This is right when the war started. Before the terrorist, the so-called Palestinian Yasser Arafat terrorist, took over the country. Wherever those dogs goes, destruction goes with them. This guy is making a documentary. I think people are coming to the church. I think this is a church. Here is a statues of Mary. People, they climb all the way to it. You can search and see what is Lebanon is about. There's tons of videos. But this country used to be something, and because of Islam becomes something else. Even banks don't have money. Imagine people, they put their money in the bank, they can't take it off. You can't take your money. Those people in front of the banks, they want their money. Banks will not give them their money. Those are people exploded by Hezbollah explosion. Many Christians and Muslims died. I don't know if you remember the explosion caused by Hezbollah. They store a lot of ammonia, and the explosion was literally like a nuclear bomb. This is how nice and blessing Hezbollah is to Lebanon. Look at this. It's literally like a nuclear weapon. Hundreds of people went missing, hundreds of people get killed, building destroyed everywhere. The explosion was extremely massive. All of this because those filthy, they were hiding explosion and ammonia to prepare it to make bombs. Look at this, look. It is literally like a nuclear, look. And then the waves of the explosion, I don't know if you will see the windows here in this building, even though it's so far, all the windows came out. Look at the end of the video. You will see the glass in the left corner. Do you see it? All the windows are coming out, even though it's far away from the explosion area. This guy, he was getting married when the explosion happened. This is a video when they were getting married and the explosion happened. And I think they died, both of them. Here we go. They heard the noise. Look at this. This is the blessing of Hezbollah. So shouldn't the Christian and even the Muslims in Lebanon be happy that Israel saved their ass? This is a Muslim woman getting married. The same. The explosion happened. They are taking pictures. Everybody fly. At least they are not dead. They are far. They are protected. Look how massive the size of the explosion.
كبير على وسائل مشتعل هناك مباشرة على وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي. دقائق قليلة ووقع الانفجار الكبير.
كنت عم صور انه عادي انه فرقع، عم صور حريقه، يعني ما كنت متوقع اللي راح يصير الانفجار
He's
الاول
lucky
لما طلع.
he's not dead.
ما لحقت احس. شو بدي احس؟
Look at his face.
كل اللي بتذكره انه
He is the one who took this video, and you notice he was so far. He's like 3 kilometers away from the explosion area. And look what happened to him. So what happened to someone who is 1 kilometer away from the explosion?
لما شفت الانفجار القوي صرت شوف انه مثل الويف، مثل الموجه جايه لعنا، انه شيء بتشوفه بالافلام.
فتحت عيوني مزبوط انه لا يمكن ركزوا عيوني، ما بعرف شو صار. صرت عم دور على عماد، صرت اقول عماد وينك عماد. اطلعت لقيت عماد ملقوح بالارض بدمه يعني. واني كانت كتير صعبه كتير.
She said after the explosion, after she opened her eyes, she was looking for her husband, and she said she started screaming, "Where are you?" She saw him in the floor laying down with his blood coming all over.
عدد كبير من اللبنانيين الذين
Yeah, so this is what Hezbollah can do for those who shout to free Palestine. A bunch of hypocrite people, stupid, ignorant, and you will pay. The Roman power behind Islam? Oh, okay. You must be, are you the brother of Joe Biden, or you are trolling now? The Roman, huh? I know what you mean. The Roman Genghis Khan, right? You mean the Roman guy Genghis Khan? Okay, I got you. Yeah. All right. What if the Shia Muslim want to cooperate to get rid of the Muslim Sunni? My friend, both of them are 2 coins of 1 shit. Let us say you get rid of the Sunni. Are you better now? In fact, the Christians, they are lucky that in Lebanon there is Muslim Sunni. So they are not fighting the Shia alone. So be smart. And whoever is going to help you, he will kill you next. If those Muslims are willing to kill Muslims just because they don't agree with them, what they will do to you? Like you are smart, let's finish the Shia Sunni and then we live together, huh? Hey, yeah, right, absolutely. It's like making an agreement with 2 kinds of cobra. Huh? Cobra, they are cobra. You want to marry the cobra? You did not learn your lesson yet? All right. I better finish with this. Leave your comment and tell me what do you think, especially if you are Lebanese. And you don't have to agree with me, but I say Christians in the Middle East, they should appreciate Israel. Only foolish people, they trust the Muslims in any way, any mean. Those people, they want to take over your land. They are stealing your churches one after one. They are kidnapping your daughters. They are poisoning your kids. They control the media. They have the money. They are your biggest enemy. Israelis just want to do business. They want to have their own country. Mind your business. So, never support the Islamist. Remember, Saturday first and Sunday is next. After they finish with Israel, now everybody hates the Jews. But imagine if there's no Jews in the Middle East. All the hate will be on you. All the hate you can imagine. Even though Israel exists, that does not mean that you don't have a lot of hate from them and a lot of very ugly discrimination. But imagine if the Jews are not there. Just think about it for a second. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And as the Bible says, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic power over this present. Darkness against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Remember that we are the Christians, we are one family around the world, and when a Christian person is hurt, you are hurt. Stand for the Christians everywhere. Plus, stand for the truth. Never be hypocrite, never be liar. This is the land of the Jews. Ask yourself where Mary is from. Is she German? Where Joseph is from? Where David is from? Where Jesus was from? Don't be a hypocrite. And don't be stupid. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.